I have a confession to make. I've been struggling with self doubt. I really have. And everything in me feels like I have what it takes, but then when it comes to doing it, I doubt myself. So, with that, I have to just do it. I just feel like it's time for me to reintroduce myself. Hi, I'm Keisha Hamilton. I've been doing a lot of work on myself, but I've been stagnant, let's be honest. Like, I have been procrastinating, I've been overthinking, and I have been dragging my feet. I've had perfectionist paralysis, I've had all of it, and everything has been pointing to just do it. Just do it, like Nike for real. So, here we are. I'm ready and I'm just going to do it. And just like everyone is saying, and that I understand this process is going to take me starting and learning as I go and refining it as I go and see what I can create. It's like molding clay. It's this malleable piece of material that you get to form and turn into what like ever you want it to be. And it just keeps going and you just get to mold it and until you're happy with the results, and you may even change it again. But either way, I say all that to say that it's time to just do it. I'm here to introduce myself. And when you ask, who are you? My mind instantly goes to like titles and roles, right? However, I also know that beyond this physical, I am a spiritual being. So technically, I'm a god in human form, and I am made of stardust. We all are. And I have the power to create worlds. So, with that knowing, I've decided to dedicate the rest of my life to like learning how to harness this power. Like, if I know that I'm a god in human form and I have the power to create worlds, like, why wouldn't my focus be learning how to harness that power? I'm embarking on this self mastery journey because I have to learn how to detach from this physical world and remain in my power. So that's my goal. Like everything, every day, I'm given an opportunity to practice, practice, practice. Practice equals power. Knowledge is not power. You have to put that knowledge into practice and apply it for it to be powerful, right? And practice makes progress. So every day I'm gonna do more and more of that, and I will just keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and we'll see how powerful I get. I'm so excited. So yeah, again, my name is Keisha, and I have had an interesting journey so far, and I'm ready to share everything that I've learned on this journey so far, and empower you to do the same thing. Like, I think it's just best that we support each other on our own individual journeys and respect that their journey is unique to them and allow their journey to unfold and just support them in their process without taking it personally or having it mean anything about your own personal journey. So, my goal is to really just hold space for you to process what it is that you're experiencing without judgment and share with you everything that I've learned on my journey in hopes of it helping you along yours. What we can do together is work on embracing our authenticity and being true to ourselves. But in order to do that, we need to get to know ourselves. And for, for the most part, I feel like a lot of people have been masking most of their lives because we all have trauma, right? There's things that we felt we needed to do in order to survive. And because of that, we have adopted mechanisms and beliefs and just habits that no longer serve us, right? It was when we were in those modes of needing someone to survive. Like, we needed someone to nurture us as a baby. We needed someone. There was no way for us to do this on our own. So when those things are not met in those critical phases of life, we adopt different coping mechanisms and defense mechanisms and, habits and beliefs and things that help us stay in tune with the dangers around us and the needs that we need met. So we find ways to get those needs met. And after you become an adult, you no longer depend on someone else for your survival, but because those mechanisms are already in place, those beliefs and those habits are already in place, your brain is still operating from that space. So you're not flipping the switch when it's time to take responsibility for your needs to be met. Like, you literally have the ability to provide yourself with all the things that you need as an adult. Do we like when other people do some of those things for us and lessen our load and make us? Yes, of course. But ultimately, we know that we can provide those needs ourselves. So there's never a time where we feel like, oh my God, I'm not going to be okay if someone else doesn't give me the things that I need. So, yeah, I go into all of that. I kind of can reconnect you back to yourself, empower you to take accountability for your needs, and start the journey of healing and getting to know yourself and understanding yourself. You know, it's a long journey because there's so many different aspects that we have to continue to work through and undo and unlearn the beliefs around, who we really are. And that process is what I had to go through. I'm still going through because it never ends, but I've made it this far and I've learned a lot. And I wanted to share what I've learned and help others that are going through, the same process, because it's not easy. At the end of the day, like I say this all the time, like, as much as society likes to make it seem like this inner work is not valuable, they want to keep you busy so that you don't do this inner work, so you don't reconnect with your power, so that you don't, break out of the matrix and stop feeding the system. Like, they want us to stay in on that hamster wheel, and that's their ploy. And it's a brilliant plan, don't get me wrong. I always say this, like, if I feel captive by them, but I also recognize how complex and intricate their plan was to indoctrinate and enslave the masses, right? So, mental slavery. And yeah, so my goal now is to reconnect as many people as possible to their power so they can liberate themselves and live an authentically fulfilling life. And yeah, so thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking your time to get to know me a little better. This was supposed to be a short video of me introducing myself or reintroducing myself, because I'm not the same person I was 4 years ago. So I am here now and I am grateful. I am excited and I'm very optimistic because I see the potential that we have when we reconnect with our power. And the more we do that, the better off we'll all be, honestly.